Chapter 1. The sideline of a football field has to be the loneliest place in the whole known universe. I should know. I spent enough time there back in 5th grade. 2 years ago, for the 10th Saturday in a row, I stood next to Coach Decker at the 40-yard line, my fingers drumming away on my thigh pad. For 3.5 quarters, I'd stuck to him like a wad of gum on the bottom of his shoe while he followed the game up and down the sidelines. Aside from a, "Hey, Spence, refill this water bottle, will you?" in the middle of the second quarter, he'd hardly acknowledged my existence. The shriek of the whistle cut through the ruckus, silencing my little drum solo. I shot Coach another glance out of the corner of my eye, terrified I'd been forgotten. "Offensive line, stay with your blocks," he yelled to my classmates, lining up behind the ball. The 4 mini gridirons chalked onto J.C. Park's yellow grass were buzzing with grid kid football. A 5-pump squirt from my super soaker in any direction would have nailed some lucky dog blocking, running, or tackling, basically having a blast. I bent to pull up my black knee sock that had slid down around my ankle again. Could a leg be more scrawny and pathetic? My scoff made a white puff of air. My stupid calf muscle didn't even have enough bulk to keep a sock in place, let alone launch me across a football field. I jerked the rib top up over the weird purple fishnet pattern of blood vessels that glimmered through my skin, strangling the life out of that leg. I have a rare birth defect in the veins of my left leg, so it doesn't grow as much. Cutis marmorata telangiectasia congenita. Try saying that 3 times fast. Try saying it once flawlessly. Flawless, flawed, less than, loser. Mom had said to me at least 1,000,000 times, "You may have a skinny leg, Spence, but you have a big brain, and a big brain will serve you much better in life than sports ever will. You're the lucky one. You'll see." Thing is, I didn't want a big brain. I wanted a tackle. Even more, I wanted a quarterback sack. Who cared about the smart kid? No one. The only kids who mattered at school were the fast kids, the kids that could throw a ball and score points for the team, the athletes. The rest of us? We were nobodies. I was a nobody. My skinny leg had seen to that. Out on the field, Max snapped the ball to Nico, and Corey, our star running back, broke left. He caught Nico's pitch at a dead run. In 2 strides, he was past the linemen and blitzing the linebackers. I straightened up, eyes glued on Corey. He cut right, juking the cornerback, and suddenly there was nothing but 50 yards of empty space in front of him. "Go, Corey!" I yelled, jumping up and down and sending my sock into another nosedive. Corey was tiny, but just like a hummingbird, he was also super quick. As I watched him fly down the field, legs churning, ball tucked against his side, a fireball of jealousy formed in my gut. I'd never be in his league, never run as if shot from the barrel of a gun, never be cool like that. Not only is my leg skinnier than the right one, it's shorter too. I don't run, I galumph. Corey blasted into the end zone. Cheers erupted from parents scattered along the sidelines while our team went wild, whooping and high-fiving each other. Corey held the ball high above his head. His face mask couldn't hide his Grand Canyon grin. 20-0. A burst of excitement doused the jealousy burning through me, and I broke into a big grin too. We were headed for a Team Decker shutout. The offense trotted back to the sidelines together, chatting and laughing and all piling up on Corey. They jostled me between their shoulder pads on their way to the orange Gatorade cooler, while I picked at the grass with the toe of my cleat. 2 minutes left in the game, yelled the high schooler referee. Coach briskly rubbed his hands together. "One more series defense," he said, then waggled his finger for us to huddle up around him. "Listen, boys, a defense's pride is in keeping the other team from scoring, so let's go out in glory for our last game. What do you say?" Everyone cheered. "Dairy Queen Blizzards for a Team Decker shutout." We all cheered again. "Bruggeman." My head snapped up. Coach was looking right at me. "All in for this series." My heart made a rabbity leap. "Defensive end. Watch for the sweep to your side, okay?" he barked. I jerked a nod at Coach, then stole a quick look at my dad who'd been prowling along the sidelines the whole game. Football's in my DNA. Apparently, Dad was some big high school football god back when dinosaurs roamed the earth. He likes to brag how his picture still hangs in his high school locker room. He played defensive end on the most feared D-line in Montana high school football history and has a state championship trophy to prove it.